So hi, just a quick video talk about something that happened last week during the Article 50 vote in the House of Commons. Leave aside how he voted, but one of the major pledges through the whole campaign was the £350 million extra a week for our NHS, and so there was an amendment put onto the bill to add £350 a week to the NHS budget, and lo and behold, every single MP that was out campaigning next to that bus, Gove and his friends, every single one of them voted against the amendment. Now these guys have no integrity whatsoever. If people haven't figured out what's going on, they're selling this country down the river, and they're only doing it to turn us into a low tax, low regulation economy, so their mates can make more money. That's all it's about. They've stated it clearly. They've said they want to turn us into a tax haven, but the problem with tax havens is they are even more extreme than our current government. If you look at how inexorable this country is and how America is, there's nothing compared to countries like Singapore that have low tax regimes. So basically what a low tax regime means is less money for the NHS, less money for social welfare, less money for pensions, you'll have to work longer, maybe until you die, environmental protections, that basically this country used to be called the dirty man of Europe, don't forget. Less environmental protections and less workers' rights. This is what the whole EU thing was about in the first place, and they used any lies they could to get there, and they didn't think they would win, but now they've won. They're rubbing their hands with glee because they can actually do this. So whether you voted for it or not, this message needs to get out that you cannot trust these people further than you can throw them. This was all about turning us into a tax haven. We go to a tax haven, it will hit the poorest, the hardest. This message needs to get out. So going forwards, you're going to see more of this with Theresa May and the negotiations. She said she's not going to tell anyone. We can negotiate the rest of the world with trade deals, which is very true, we can. It will take a long time, it will be complete chaos. But India, for example, have already stated that, yeah, we can do a trade deal. There's a billion people, obviously we want to trade with India, but we need a lot more Indian immigrants, and that's not what people voted for either. So for a low tax regime to work, you basically have to bring in loads and loads of very, very low paid workers from abroad. You only have to look at Singapore to buy what they do. They ship them in from abroad at incredibly low rates, and that's what they'll do over here. That's exactly what they'll do over here to keep our wages low. So anyone who wants a job in this country will be competing against the lowest wages you can imagine. 0-hour contracts, no job security, no holiday pay. Standard of living will only get worse and worse for people who are at the lower end of the budget. So just hopefully people wake up and see what they're trying to do. We can't let them turn us into a tax haven. It will be bad for everyone. Inequality is bad for everyone, even people at the top. It's bad for. There's a great Hans Rosling talk on YouTube. Look it up, how inequality is bad for everyone. So just thought I'd put this little message together and see what feedback I get. Thank you. Have a good day.